Pretty serious, dude. Pretty serious, dude. Are you going to be daddy's boy? Huh? So, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. Give me a hug. Got to talk fast. There's a lot to say in a short time. We got to be somewhere. But give me a hug. I missed you. I love you. How you doing? You okay? It's Friday. A lot of things going on. We are under a winter storm. Either I don't know if it's a watch or a warning now. We got all kinds of things. Models coming in. It's going to snow and spit and snarl at you and do all this stuff starting day after tomorrow. So we're headed to get another big load of hay. We've got everything pretty much set up, already ready to go. I'm just going to get extra hay because the weather's decent today and dry enough. So we want to make sure we're good because we've got a bunch of hay bought and we get so much at a time because the guy stores it for us because he's got a much bigger barn than we do. And but it's time to, I said, we better go get it. Who knows what the next week is going to look like. That's why we prepare. But we've got these models coming in. And my mama just called and she's like, we're under this thing from Sunday through Tuesday. We'll see what it does. See, here's the problem. Where we live, we never know what it's going to do. I know y'all make fun of us down here. But if you ever come down here and we've had an ice storm, it's ugly. It's not pretty, aspen looking snow and you're doing all these cute things. No, it's ugly as sin and you ain't going nowhere, baby. You can't get out of my driveway. We have to park like all the way up to the other side of the moon to make sure that if we have an emergency, we can walk all the way up there and get out. It really is like that down here, right? Alabama, Georgia, East Tennessee. We're just not equipped for bad weather. You'd think we would be by now, but nobody's got a clue. So we're getting everything set up, but I want to tell you right now, here's the catch. I've had a massive blessing and reminder over the last 24 hours, and I want to share this with you because it links my last video to today and possibly into the next video coming, okay? Something's going on. It's a cliffhanger. But here's the thing. I want to remind you of this, that when the enemy attacks you and you feel a little defeated because you're human, okay, I want to let you know that we need to continue to take this advice. I'm talking to myself too, okay? Because it works. We got to throw it up to God and say, I'm going to trust you on this. I'm not going to worry about it. That is so hard for me because I am a worry wart, okay? You probably figured that out by now. I had a scenario happen with my content after the election. And I want you to know that God's taking care of that for me. I'm not going to go into details and yada yadas. They'll eat up 10 minutes of time. I just want to encourage you that no matter where you are right now, I want you to continue to press forward and go after whatever you want and to continue to do your thing, okay? Because I got really, for a day or two, I was just so disappointed with how I particularly, and other content creators too, I'm sure you've heard this, and I decided to stop whining about it. I didn't whine about it too much to you. I share it because I think it's good for people to know these things happen to content creators. We get throttled, demonetized, shadow banned, everything. You can't find me. You're getting unsubscribed from my channels. There's different things at different times. And I've done this long enough to finally go, I can't fight that. I'm just going to do my thing and push on. And every time that I've been this way with my content, I said, okay, Lord, I may get lashed for all of this, but I know it's the right thing, and I know I'm telling the truth, and I know I'm doing my best. I'm just going to put it out there, and I'm going to do my best, and what will happen, and I'm not going to worry about it. I really have gotten in that peaceful place. It's not perfect, because the devil still tries to mess with you, Donnie. But I have been able to, once you get to the point where things just don't overall bother you that much, be it a circumstance, a person, a thing, then you know you're finding your peace. That peace which is within the Holy Spirit within you, and you trusting God and Jesus, and you go, okay, I don't know why this is happening. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to learn. I'm open to that. I'm just going to trust you, Lord, on this. You're going to take care of it for me, whether it's today, whether it's in 30 days, whether it's in 3 years from now. But when I look back after you have fixed it, you're going to fix it. Whether you're trying to fix me, whether you're trying to teach me, whether you're using me. Because God takes good and bad to teach you and to teach everyone else. It's to prove a point and to make a point and to make things overall better. God will use anything. And I trusted that. I did. I shared it with you on a video, and I put a post, and I said, okay, I told them they don't care. They've got their lives to live, but I think people should know what's happening to people that are like-minded. So, honey, I just threw it up. I didn't throw up, but I threw it up. Just like, I love these. Don't you like those? I bought a pack. Just throw it up there, girlfriend. And I did. And I want you to know that I don't want you to give up, because I'm telling you, it's interesting to me. A lot of times, and tell me what you think about this. A lot of times I've noticed that when I get into a pickle, or something happens, or I'm confused about something, or somebody's really hurt my feelings, or I don't know, any scenario. I'm not perfect at this, okay, but I have learned that the time mark of about 30 days, give it 30 days, really extreme, calm down, sit back, keep going, muscle through it, reflect, but don't do anything serious. It just depends on it. I get it, but there's something about 30 days, isn't it? 30 days. And it's interesting to me that within that time frame, I go, I got you, Lord. You took care of me. The Lord took care of me. And he's going to take care of you too. We just have to trust him, and we have to know that it's on his timeline. I'm still having to work on that too, because we, as a human, we want things done now. We want things, in the society that we live in, this TikTok society that we live in this 4-second attention span. No joke. If you want to hear about that, I can tell you, but we want it now. That's not the way. That's not the way the real world actually works. God doesn't work like that. Farming doesn't work like that. Learning skills doesn't work like that. Navigating through important things of life don't work like that. They can take days, months, maybe years. We still just have to trust. And I did that. And I've been rewarded about it. And I want to share that with you, not to tell you that. It's not like a brag moment. I want to encourage you. I've had circumstances, and you don't know why things happen, or why somebody treated you this way, or why this is happening here. And then you press, and you just have to trust it, as hard as it is. And then you go forward, and you look back, and you go, I got it. It might have taken me a year or 2 years. I can give a lot of examples right now, but I know a lot of you understand this, and it's hard, right? So we just have to trust it. But not only that, but I think God said, okay, girlfriend, I'm going to take care of this for you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to open the book for you. No, the enemy's not winning today. We are. You are. And not only that, but I'm going to allow the timing of that to happen so that you can learn from that, and you can take that blessing and you can carry it to the next thing. I'm going to reward you, or I'm going to bless you, or I'm going to remind you of all these things, or all of this together. Because I know you know what just happened, and you're going to take this blessing and you're going to apply it to the next thing that I put in front of you. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's happened to us. That's really happened. It's not huge. It's not world changing, but it is big in our world. And it's something that I feel we've been called. It's not even so much about me being called to do it. It's also my husband. And God's working on us all the time. So I just want to say to you today, if you have a dream, go after it. If you are in the trenches of whether it's your health, your business, whatever, pray about it, throw it up to God, and keep doing your best. This is the reminder here. I got kicked really hard in the teeth with my, I'm a content creator. I'm a YouTuber. I'm on here. I'm on Facebook, and and I love it. I really do love it. I really do love it. But here's the deal. When people are mean to you, or you get throttled, or you get basically punished for telling the truth, and trying to help people, it's kind of hard to not take that personal, because you're like, I'm trying here. I just threw it to God, y'all, and I want you to do the same, because I know that people are going through health struggles, marital struggles. I know a lot of people are going through financial struggles. I know you are. You tell me. And it's hard. It's why you keep doing your best. I'm not telling you it's going to be perfect, and I'm not telling you that I know it's easier said than done. But you have to start somewhere today in terms of getting your home prepared, your life prepared, your health better. The number one thing we have to remember is trusting God. No matter where you are, no matter how mad this may make you, because that's not what you want to hear today. When I'm upset, I feel kicked, something horrible has happened. I know the human instinct is to go, I really don't want to hear this lecture right now. I know. But I also know that tomorrow, next week, 30 days, you're probably going to come around to the fact that I just said. It may take some time to see some silver lining, or at least you may not be out of the storm, meaning your personal storm, but you're going to be able to go, I don't know the full plan here, but I think I see it. I think I know what you're doing, Lord. I'm just going to trust it and go. Do not give up out there. Okay? Do not give up. I do not care what the enemy has told you. I know what he keeps telling me. I know what's going on with our government. I know what's going on globally. I know there are things that are happening right now. People go, this and this and this are happening, and these men were both here, and da-da-da-da. Isn't that strange? I'm like, no, you should expect all this stuff. Expect all of this stuff. The enemy has infiltrated in many different ways, not only in our country, in our military, in our government, but that the infiltration has been seriously happening in your minds, in your spirits, in your families. We have to be the pillars that rebuke it, push it back, and go, not today. Throwing it up. You want it? I threw it up way high up there. Go get it. It's not with me anymore. Throw it up to God. So we have something coming up. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I do believe firmly. It's just like I had this whirlwind from last night into this morning. I go, holy cow, this has happened. Oh my gosh, da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden we got not represented, but presented with another scenario. So because we were blessed, we're going to be able to take that blessing and then move forward in doing God's work and helping something else. I know that's what he's moving for. I just know it. And I want to say I'm proud of myself, but it's not about that. It's thank you, God, for all these blessings. So I don't know if this is the type of content you're looking for, but I do think this is the type of content that you need today. I needed to hear it. I needed to see it. I needed to feel it. And I trusted it. And I just said, Lord, you're going to provide for me and my family. And my family, here. Whatever need you want done is going to happen. And if you want to use me as an example, I guess I'll be the example. And it's turned out kind of cool. So I hope you join me for the next example of this moment. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. So, like, subscribe, and share. Pray, prep, and be peaceful. I want you to know that I value you being here so much. I get so much joy opening my comments, in the morning or in the late night. And all of you folks, you're talking, even though there's a lot of hard things to read, you're being honest and you're dealing with your situation and you're supporting each other. I mean, it is amazing to see how much support there is here. And in education, it's just incredible. It always has been. And it's just on steroids right now. And I thank you for your participation in not just being part of a community, but your participation is helping others. And it's doing it much more than you know. Read the comments. Everybody will tell you. Right? Like, subscribe, and share. Pray, prep, and be peaceful. If this storm is coming your way in the next few days, it's going to start kind of hitting around here Sunday. Rain, cold temperatures, ice. My favorite, right? And I do have some cleats to put on my boots. I got James some, and I got Miss Lou some, because she goes out and feeds her chickens. So we ain't slipping and sliding all around. So we've got all that covered. Coats are out. I need to wash a few things. Tarps are up. One of James's Christmas present, I bought him a big old tarp for his tractor. So, little tractor we've got. I said, I'm getting you a new tarp, one to fit. So, we're taking care of business up through tomorrow. We're ready for it. Got the wood brought into the house. We're going to pray that it just moves on out. Everybody is safe. But let me say this. We may not go to negative 13. Please don't. The models that I've seen by mid next week, I think we're going to be around 12-ish degrees. That's still really bad. Please be checking on your pipes. How is your water set up? Remember to turn on your faucets, open your cabinets. Do you have backup heat, blankets, etc.? Can you cook? If you were to, ice makes you lose electricity really quick, right? Depending on where you are. Alabama, I know you get slammed down there, my Bama folks. Depends if it goes down that far. Missouri, Arkansas, y'all need to be checking and make sure also with that, make sure you have all that you need in case you can't get out for a couple of days, okay? Cat food, dog food, medications, extra water. You got the chicken noodle soup that you home did, the base, and you got your pasta ready to put in. Whatever you do, have it ready. And not only that, but be checking on folks that are elderly and make sure they have all their needs met as well. All right, I'm going to shut up. We got to go. We got something going on. I'll keep you posted. What's it gonna be? You're going to find out. Thank you so much for blessing us. Thank you, Lord, for all your blessings. Folks, just throw it up there. Let it go. He's got a plan. He's got a plan. Throw it up. I love you. I'll see you on the next video.